This is Soup the Chemist, live and direct. You're listening to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Swift, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Swift, a.k.a. Dr. Swigglesworth, a.k.a. Higher Learning in stores now when you are now listening to Gorilla Cross, Speak Life Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Speak Life Radio right here on GorillaCross.com, SpeakLifeRadio.com, the Gorilla Cross app, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We are everywhere live right here. I'm your host, Quan59, and we have a dope show for you once again tonight, folks, right here on another Tuesday evening in beautiful downtown Las Vegas. We're going to be doing live music and video reviews. We might do a 16-part challenge. We're going to open up the video lines, possibly, and see who has the best 16 acapella that they could spit for us tonight right here on the show. So if you guys aren't scared to get live on the line with us and spit a hot 16, then you might win some money. I know last week we gave away $16 for the 16. That's all you got to do, man. So what we need all of you guys to do right now is share the live video stream, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook. We're going to be in both places. I'll just let you know, the Facebook feed is always better. It streams better. It streams in 1080 instead of 720 like Facebook does. It never kicks us off like Facebook does. So jump over there, subscribe to our Facebook channel at Gorilla Cross on all social media. Make sure you check it out. You can follow me at Quan59 on all social media as well. And please, please, please do us a favor right now and share the live video feed with your people right now. We appreciate it, folks. And listen, man, I got some guests in the studio. You've seen them before, but it's been a while. My man, I gave him a shirt. He never showed up again. My man Luke DiMarzio in the building. What's good, Luke?
What's good? How's it going?
Chilling, man. I'm glad you're here, man.
I know. I'm glad to be here.
Election day. You know, we're going to talk about not necessarily the elections, but we're going to talk about how to handle this as humans, as Christians. How do we treat each other better no matter who wins? And that's kind of what I want to get at on tonight's show. So, stick with us if you guys have any opinions on that as well. It doesn't matter who wins. We still have to act civil. We have to be adults about it. And bottom line, we have to treat each other better. It doesn't matter who's in office to treat someone better or not. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on the show as well. And I got my man, once again, from the graffiti company. All the graffiti you see in the studio is his fault.
It's
but my man Joe Sipe is in the building. What's good?
What's up, y'all? What's going on, my man?
Wearing that Marvel shirt.
There you go.
He's about to paint my wall again.
I can't wait. Look, listen.
He loves painting, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
He loves to paint.
Love to paint. Change something. Make something look better every time.
Yeah. But we are here live every Tuesday, 8 p.m. West Coast time, and every single Friday at 2 p.m. West Coast time right here on Gorilla Cross Radio. Luke, how you feeling, man? It's been a minute.
I'm feeling good, man. It's been.
What you been up to?
Went to Illinois last week.
Okay.
It was terrible, so I'm glad to live here. And no, I mean, it's good to see family and stuff. The weather, man, is even now it's starting to get cooler. You know, feels good to be in a place where you skip all the bad seasons. So it's good. The Niners are terrible.
Man, let's not even. Man.
And so that's all I got to say about that.
That's all
Wait.
you gotta say.
Are we all three San Francisco fans?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, see, my man, I didn't even know. All right.
See, now
all right.
you like him even more now, huh?
Even more. 100% better.
That's funny. Listen, man, we are here live. Excited to be here, man. I'm glad to have my people in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time with you guys tonight. We did get quite a few submissions tonight for the show. And I put out, the 16-bar challenge. We had a really good time last week with the 16-bar challenge. So I think we might do that again today, man. So if anybody wants to get in the 16-bar challenge,
Is this me?
DM me, somebody. DM me and let me know if you want the Skype link, and we will let you get in the Skype link and spit your best 16. Listen, we're judging you. Today, we're voting. We're not judging it today. We're voting today.
We're voting
on the best 16. We're voting
Semantics.
for the
Love
best
it.
song. We're voting for the best video, and we're giving away $10 to the best video and best song of the night. We might be giving a lot of money away if we do the 16-bar challenge too. The 16-bar challenge will happen if I get at least 3 people that DM me for the Skype link. So I'm putting that out there right now. Once again, please share the live video stream with your people right now. Josiah.
So I got a question.
Yes.
I got a question. So on the 16-bar challenge, is it on the spot freestyle, or is it
It's
like,
not
okay,
freestyle.
I put together some good stuff and I'm just going to, it's like
not
a freestyle that no
So
content.
It's not freestyle. This can be just your best 16.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just best
Be
16.
just your best 16.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
That's different from before.
Yeah, I mean, we do the freestyle challenge. We do
So
the
this is 16
the
bar
16 bar
challenge
challenge.
right
So
here.
yeah,
Okay.
we do things.
Not
you
a
know,
freestyle.
Yeah.
So I think more people might actually tune in then because they already got 16s.
They got a 16
stuff in
ready.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good, man. Listen, once again, please share the live stream. We're sharing it over here, so that's why we're taking a little bit of time to get things all the way started. But yeah, and we're watching this election. It's the road to 270 is what they call it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no comment.
I don't feel like I want to weigh in on the current election info.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you. I feel you. And that's why I want to talk about things that are more, how do we handle things in any situation? Because here's the thing. We vote every 4 years. There's changes in government all the time.
Yeah.
There's opinions. There's, how do we navigate around that to be able to still treat people the way we're supposed to treat them, just as human beings in general, and as Christians? If you call yourself a Christian and there's principles we're supposed to live by, because I don't see that all the time from a lot of Christians. Most of the people that I've unfriended or unfollowed are a lot of Christian people. And I'm not saying all my Christian friends are like that. I'm saying random people that are Christian on social media are the people I've unfollowed due to the fact that I don't see a lot of those standards raised when it comes to disagreements.
Right.
How do we navigate around that? If someone has a difference, how do we navigate around that?
Man, I feel like on social media especially, it's easy to hide behind a screen. So I feel like to break down the barrier of that screen that you're hiding behind and just actually have a face-to-face conversation with someone, that could help a lot. Like, first off, because like, what's that boxing term? Like the reason like you hug them is because like they can't hit you when they're up close, right? So I mean, I feel like you can have a better understanding of someone if you don't have that screen in front of you. At least from my experience.
But you know what? That
Yeah.
that goes further into like just like social, like being awkward or being very open and
Right,
upfront
vulnerable.
in society. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that, besides just being like, okay, someone disagrees with you or trying to show the love of God to somebody, it goes into I can treat anybody the way I want to because I don't have to deal with the repercussions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that goes a lot further than just like trying to show like your faith to somebody or whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Right.
It moves more into I'm just being a jerk, or
Mhm.
I can be as nice as I want to. You feel me? Like it's a muddy water, man. Like I think it's muddy water because phones,
You're right. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that has
Yeah.
made it easy for me to be like, man, screw that guy, or like I
Yeah.
don't like him, or
Right.
say something mean. And it's
Right.
like, but if he was in front of me, hey, how's it going, man?
You actually have to
Good
have
to
a
meet you. Yeah,
conversation.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No,
So
I've had that happen. I had somebody say something crazy. It was the day Prince died, and I can't remember the whole conversation, but he was getting on me about something, just acting really gangster. You don't know who I was before I became a Christian, which I hate when people say that.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
Who cares? Quit trying to bring your gangster back into your Christian. I don't care about that. And something, he's just going off on me on social media. So I jump in his DMs because that's what I do. If you're going to act crazy on me in public, I'm going to talk to you in your DMs and see
Right.
what's up.
Right.
You're going to act a little different. Okay, you still acting hard. All right, cool. I'm going to see you around sometime. He lives in the East Coast. I live on the West Coast.
come see
All
me.
right, cool, bro. Cool. So 2 months later, there's a conference out in Azusa College, I believe.
Mhm.
Jam the Hype puts it on. Urban Youth Workers Institute puts it on every year. They bring out different Christian artists. They do workshops and all that stuff. He's there.
Mm.
He's there. One of those things where you don't really expect that I'm going to see you when I say I'm going to see you. But he saw me talking to probably some of his favorite Christian artists because a lot of them are my friends. I knew them. We're kicking it, So it was a much different story in real life. Hey,
Right.
man, I just want to apologize and, blah, blah, blah. How you doing, man? And can I talk to you over here?
I guess at that point, that's where it would be for,
And you
for
squash
you.
it.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
so
It's not
maybe
like-
he really did have a change of heart.
Yeah.
Maybe God
Right.
really did like convict him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yeah.
But then it's just you get a different
different
vibe.
story.
It's
Yeah.
a different vibe when you're talking to someone in person as
Right.
opposed, even when you argue with people.
That's funny.
I could have the same discussion with Luke or Joe Seif in real life, and there'd probably be no tension with it, right? We could argue about something or disagree
Right. Right.
and be like, all right, cool. On social media, if we have that same discussion or argument,
It gets like
it
elevated.
could be heated.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm not feeling this dude right now.
Right.
We take it a way different way.
Right.
There's something about that. I don't know what it is, but there
Right.
is like a certain braveness that we get,
Mhm.
or just a different level. It's not even brave sometimes, but you just act a different way behind the computer,
Right.
the screen.
I think that just seeing the humanity in other people is going to break down some barriers anyway.
Yeah.
Any way that you can do that. So whether it's actually seeing them in person or not, like if you just see that the other person is human, then maybe you could kind of change, like that, just that feeling you have about them, maybe just because of what they said online. And also you can set up some boundaries with how you consume your social media. You can't let that serve you. Yeah, I mean, you let it serve you, not you serve social media.
That's real
And so
diplomatic of you, man.
yeah. So you got to set up some boundaries there. I've only just a couple months ago I unfollowed everyone on my Facebook, and I don't get this stuff anymore.
Nothing. You don't see
yeah.
anybody saying anything.
No, it's great. I mean, if I want to check in on Quan, I just type in
my
Quan
name,
and
yeah.
I go to his page and see if he's, he's always Quanstradamus, about sports or whatever,
Yeah.
Funny memes, whatever.
Been wrong a lot recently.
Right.
Ouch.
But yeah, that's kind of cleaned up my life a little bit. Twitter has the mute option on everything, so any word you don't want to see. Like, so I just set up boundaries for myself. I'm not saying it's perfect. I still get in weird conversations with people on social media, but for the most part, I mean, I'm just saying that's something you can do to help yourself just stay out of those traps that you can fall into on social media.
That's good, man. That's good.
Especially with today,
Mhm.
Yeah.
man.
And you see the tension, and that's why, I kind of want to talk about this stuff today, and we'll talk about it throughout the show, but, and people take things so serious, and people take political parties serious, and, I get it if you do, but don't treat people bad because they don't even, listen, don't treat people bad if they don't choose not to vote.
Right.
Right.
Don't tell them you can't say anything about anything if you don't vote. Listen, man, I understand where that point is coming from, but don't yell at people and tell them they have to vote.
Right.
First of all, quit yelling at grown people for anything. If they don't want to wear a mask, you know what? They're grown. If you don't like it, don't walk around them. Don't be around them.
Let them catch it.
If they don't want to vote, you have that right. That's the beauty of America. You have the right to do it or to not do it.
Right.
And trolling folks. Somebody said in trolling folks.
I've never trolled anybody.
Sorry.
I don't troll people at all.
Yo, Quan is the king of trolls, man. I've known this man 20 years?
A long time,
Has it been
man.
20 years?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I get it, dude. Like, just, it's funny when people try to put their agenda on somebody else because they're not following in their agenda.
Right.
I think it's I mean, socially as an experiment, it's weird to see how people will react when they don't see the rest of society falling in line with them. And so, like us as human beings, we always love to gravitate towards our circle, and anybody that's out of our circle, we either try to convert them or we shun them. You know what I'm saying? And especially now, in the political climate that we have, it's really, really, like, we've got to, like, be open to just accepting people, just as being a representation of who we are as believers.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my personal opinion.
Right.
But, and then it's funny because this is a hip hop show. So, like, if you ever battle somebody, I don't know if anybody's ever battled anybody, but, like, when you battle somebody, for me, man, if I go in on you, like that's like we're battling, that's it, we're done. Like you and I, when I see you, let's go. That's it. And sometimes people don't like losing. And, like, if they want to be like, okay, let's squash the beef, I'm like, nah, like, it's just, you lost, it's squashed, that's it, it's done, like, stay over there,
Right.
But that's just me. Like, I've heard Quan say a couple times, man, don't let Joseph come on the show and, like, hear your music because, like, he's real judgmental. I kind of am.
Yeah, but you've been good and fair on the reviews.
It's because here's the thing, man. A lot of the people I am really impressed because I'm a mid-school cat 100%. Like, I love, like, for me, the best years of hip hop were, like, from the 90s up until, like, 2003. Those were the best years for me, right? But, like, the new stuff, when I hear it, I'm just like, man, like, Kid's technical, Kid's got bar, like, and the beats, man, the beats are really, like, impressing me now because I've been working on my MP, so, like, I'm leaning more towards, like listening to production and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just,
It's good, man.
I'm rambling, man.
It's a hip hop show. It's okay to talk about hip hop. Yeah.
Exactly. Luke, you been making any more music lately?
Nah.
What's going
That's
on
the
there,
real
man?
question, man.
I've been writing stuff with my worship band.
Okay.
So trying to do that. People keep telling me I need to do the hip hop stuff. I've got, I always have lyrics I've written out, but I don't have anything coming down the pike anytime soon.
Bro,
That makes sense.
Dude, the first time I ever heard you was on this show. I was working on I made, like, a small home recording studio, or just a production studio in my garage at my house, and I heard your song. What was it? Kings Be Wise and Warned, something like that. Yeah. And when I heard that, I was like, dude, this guy is ridiculous. And so now, like, put something out, bro. Put something out. Like, seriously.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I really appreciate that, though. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, Quan, I called up this guy because I needed him to paint for me.
Yeah.
And the first thing he said is like, is this something for you? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, like, your music, like, you do hip hop, right? I'm like, yeah. You listen to my stuff? I was like, I was thrown off. Like, I was like, what? This guy listens to my music?
Always feels weird, right?
It's crazy. Yeah, there's actually people who listen to it.
Bro.
That's good, man.
And a lot of this new talent that comes in, man. Like, I'm really surprised. The last couple of shows that I've done, I was just like, holy moly.
Oh, there's been some good ones, man. I mean, same thing. We talk about it all the time on the show is, we've been doing these review shows for a minute. And, the first this is the first year where the music's actually been good more than bad,
Right.
We did it for a long time, and I got people blocking me and deleting me from social media every single show, and now we still get some DMs, and I get told I'm not a Christian once a show too, but
Man, that's the crazy thing. I feel like, so I'm a guy that makes lists like crazy. I've got lists upon lists of like my favorite hip hop songs of every year since like 2006.
Oh, I gotta hear this list.
And so I've got
Man.
favorite songs, favorite albums. I do it every year. And so I do mainstream and I do CHH. This year, both of my lists are longer than they've ever been. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to do not top 10, but like top 25 of each. Like, yeah, I don't know. But maybe I'm just listening more because, I think it goes hand in hand with each other. People are making more music because of the quarantine. I'm listening to more music because of all that stuff,
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's been a really good year for hip hop, I think.
it really has been, surprisingly, because like we said, it's been lacking lately, but I feel like people are going back to kind of like the essence of hip hop, what it was, and getting off, some of the gimmicky stuff. And you'll always have the gimmicks. We had the gimmicks back in the 80s and 90s, and I hate when people act like we didn't. There was rappers in the 80s and 90s wearing some tights and stuff like that. So let's not act like there wasn't gimmicks back then. Let's not act like any of this is new, but going back to kind of like the love of hip hop. And I feel that coming along with some of the younger generation again. And, like Dodo said, he's mid school. So that's kind of the era we grew up in to love the music. And that's kind of, what we feel is the best. And seeing that kind of make a comeback is really dope. And so, yeah.
All I know is I'm just happy that Busta Rhymes came out. I still haven't listened to it, but I'm happy that he came out with a new album because if anybody can bring it back.
Yeah, it's
Plus,
pretty dope.
man.
It's really dope.
I've heard snippets and whatnot on social media. Like,
Yeah.
When it comes to technicality,
Yeah.
that's the man.
Yeah.
All right, listen, man, we have a lot of submissions today on the show. What we need you guys to do one more time is share the live video feed, especially if you submit a song. Don't submit a song and then not even show up in here. You know what I'm saying? And if you're submitting songs in the comment section, I will punch you in the eye because we've been doing this way too long, so you know how to do this. Go to the Speak Life Radio group page on Facebook and submit right there. If you don't know where it's at, just type in Speak Life Radio, Positive Hip Hop, CHH, and it will pop up on your Facebook page. If you don't have Facebook, you're watching on Twitter or YouTube or Periscope or Twitch, then I don't know. You can't submit, I guess. We'll figure out a way in the future, but we will be doing email submissions and stuff like that in the future. I just want to have a different email so you guys aren't spamming my regular email throughout the week. But what we need you to do right now, once again, share the live video stream with your people right now. We'll let you know who won the election. You don't even have to watch that. Who cares? Who cares? All right, let's see. Am I on the right date? Nope.
I got a quick question. Explain to me your shirt because I think it's dope.
Politically agnostic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so Ruslan, he's a YouTuber. He's the King's Dream guy. He put out these shirts a couple months ago. The first time I saw it, I was like, I gotta have that. Like, man, it's just me and my wife been wearing this, and when people ask, it's not really that I don't care about politics. It's just like I don't feel like politics really fix anything. It's like we've been saying earlier. Like it's more about how we just treat each other here.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. Like
Yeah.
it speaks a lot. Volumes, man, volumes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool. Thanks.
I was talking with a couple of people. So like some of the people at my job, I just recently went back to work, and a lot of people like to talk about politics and whatnot. And for me, like whenever I'm like in like a business setting or like at work or whatever, I try to be as unassuming as possible. And some of the people at work, they found out that I do like I make music and I paint, and I'm a creative. And once they realize that, like they just ask like so many questions about like, oh, how would I paint this, or how would I do this, or like what kind of, like, why do you like turntables, or this, that, and the third. And I'm just thinking like something like that, like politically agnostic. That is definitely an icebreaker to like get people, because they're gonna be like, okay, politically we know what the political part is.
Right.
Some like it's weird, man. Some people
Right.
don't know
Some
what
people don't
agnostic
know
means.
yeah.
They don't know what it means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I think it's a great icebreaker to actually, just get in there and just be, hey, you can either trust, believe in something or not, and especially when it comes, I mean, because we're all believers here. Like the idea is like we should, regardless of whatever's going on in the polls, like our faith should be grounded in something bigger than whoever's running the House, whoever's in the White House, whoever your party, like whatever party you represent, and like, I think that's dope. So whoever put that out, you said it's
Ruslan,
yeah, dude, like big up, man, big up, it's dope.
Yeah, our pastor this week, he reminded us. We talked about how, like tonight, there's going to be a president that's going to be the president for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
But we've already elected. There's already been a king. That's his reign will be forever. And so,
man.
So it's a good reminder. Like whatever's happening, whoever wins this, it's only temporary.
Man,
and it happens all the time, and it's not. It's never been the end of the world yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
We're always looking for the end of the world. We're always looking for everything to be. This is it. This is. It's the worst ever.
We're bringing in the Antichrist.
And don't even talk about the worst ever. We're still in America. If you read the Bible had way worse eras than we're having in America. Guess what? Even in 2020.
2020 sucks, but yeah, it's not the worst ever.
Right.
Ever.
I'm not even
It's
talking about the year. I'm talking about we're not even the worst off as a country in 2020. There's people that have been going through a lot more than what we're going through in 2020 for all of our lifetimes. There's other countries that have been dealing with this stuff forever.
Well, and even the early church, they were thriving in a time when like kings were like beheading people for not, bowing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like killing off firstborns, like that was a common thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not happening now. So this isn't like, I mean, he's got
exactly.
So look, I know we're trying to keep it hip hop and we're trying to keep it like light, but like there's, I mean,
we don't have to be
dude,
light.
Dude, I'm very much.
Tuesday night.
I always
go. Let's go.
So, and speaking of which, this is like rabbit trail, man. Like I've never done a Tuesday night, and I'm really happy that I've been able to come in tonight to do it because
that's cool.
Normally I'm like on a Friday night or whatever, but most of the time, every time I tune in, like Tuesday nights I'm always like, gosh, I wish I was there, like on the like in the interview or listening to the music or whatever, because so I'm really just trying to stay in my lane tonight because
I think we always have fun at night, man.
Yeah,
I'm more awake at night anyway, so I always like it better. But
I want to know what happened to James. How come he's not here? Yo,
James, we miss you. He's not watching.
he's not watching.
He's out.
He's not here. He's not watching.
He's working.
It's fixing to get worse. Is it? Do we want to keep saying everything's always going to get worse? Because that's what I see all the time. People always. I feel like people want the bad news. People don't want anything to go well. People don't want the good news. It doesn't have to get worse. Right. If all of us treat each other better, guess what? The world would be a better place.
Right.
So it's up to us to determine a lot of that. I'm not saying the whole thing.
There's always going to be opposition.
But if we treat each other bad, we're always going to feel worse.
Yeah.
So is it going to get worse? Who knows? Maybe.
Would you know that the world was bad if you didn't have like Facebook and Twitter?
I know I would. I mean I've dealt with like just jerks on the daily, man. Like like I do, like especially at my job. I'm not naming where I do what I do or whatever, but like there are times like when I like just the other day at work I was just like, man, like my coworker was like, what's the matter? And I said, if I were on the street, they wouldn't even talk to me. Like they'd walk to the other side of the street. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they just want to get really loud like right now with me, it bugs me out. You feel me? So I mean, yes and no. But at the same time, like I'm, as I get older, I'm just kind of like, okay, breathe, walk away, and then come back and be like, all right, that person's doing their thing. They probably woke up and had a bad morning, whatever. And, when they come back around, have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and hopefully, like if the rest of the world could do that, I think we might be in a little bit better of a place.
Yeah.
But, world's broken. It is. I mean, who said like it's gonna get better? It's fixing to get worse, Caleb, I get it, but you know, even if it gets worse, we can make it better.
And I think worse is how you handle things. You know,
Word.
where are you centered?
Word.
You know, are you centered in worry? Because you can make anything bad if you want to just worry. If you always want to look at the negative and everything.
Right.
And I understand I know what you guys are saying. It's the Bible, and
right.
we know that part of it.
And the stuff happening in Nigeria, all that stuff.
But you know, every generation since Jesus, died and rose again, and has always thought they were in the last days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every generation. That his disciples thought when he was speaking of the last days that he was talking about then, like right now. They thought they had a couple years.
Right.
Every generation has thought that. So, you know, don't always try to live in the fear of the world's about to end.
Right.
Because we're here for a purpose. If you believe you have a purpose, you shouldn't be worried anyways, right? Because your purpose is going to get fulfilled if you just live in God's will.
Right.
So walking around all the time, living in that fear, yeah, you know what? Your life will be worse if you live in fear all the time. Tomorrow's going to be worse than today if you want to worry about it, you know?
Right.
But you know what? I mean, it's a hip hop show. Like, make music to make it better, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you use that platform.
Yeah.
Like, I like when I hear music like Boogie Monster said it one time on an old record. I think it was a God Sound. The guy was saying, you know, like, if I'm listening to, like, if you have my attention for 3 minutes, change my life. Don't like talk about how it's going to get worse and like look at how bad it is. Like, change my life. Like, say something, like make me, teach me something, make me understand.
Right.
And I think for the most part, like, you know, a little bit of realness. I mean, I've become a cynic over the last couple of years, and that's really a lot of the reason why, like, I've stopped doing a lot of music, because I'm like, I don't know, like, if what I'm putting out is gonna how's it gonna benefit someone's life? You know what I'm saying? And so most of the time, that's why I just kind of like I ease back, and like, especially with the new work that's coming in, I'm hoping that the new artists are taking their platform to change someone's life, make it better. But that's just me being deep. I don't know.
Right.
It's real though, man.
That's the thing, though. I feel like in this season, a lot of artists just feel like they have more to talk about because of everything that's happening around them in their environment. And I feel like that creates better music. It creates better hip hop, more interesting stuff, at least.
It does.
Because everybody comes at everything with a different perspective, and so it's really dope to hear people that are more creative than me put out way cooler things, you know. And it feels like it's happening more often than not. So that's good. Yeah.
All right. No DMs on the 16-bar challenge tip, so which is cool. You know, we'll just go in and we will do the review. So here we go. And like I said, we're voting tonight, so we want your vote too in the comment section. Tonight is Election Day, Election Tuesday. What do they call it?
I don't know.
Anyways,
Election Day.
We'll just call it Election Day. So we are voting for the winner for Best Song and Best Video of the Night right here on Speak Live Radio Show. Please, once again, share the live video feed. And listen, man, sometimes the best way to make yourself feel better and get yourself in a positive attitude is by doing good to other people and people around you, because there's always people in more need than us. And so sometimes when you do something better for somebody else, you'll feel better for yourself as well. So with that being said, I want to get into the first song on tonight's review show. This is Young Priest the Preacher. He came out with a new EP and sent us every song. This song is called From Nothing, right here, Speak Live Radio Live Music and Video Review Show. Here we go.
Yeah.
We came up from nothing, now we up to something. God kept it 1 0 0 1. He say we can change, we ain't gotta be the same. We ain't never been the same since we ran into the game. Glory to his name, hallowed be our name. The reason why we sang, Jesus broke our chains, yeah. Now we living free, yeah, we free. We give a break, he said. Now listen as I bleed the pen. My life is in his ink, it's flowing out like it's a sketch screen. All my life I wanted to be great, I dreamed it as a kid. Didn't know what I could be, but knew that I could make it big. Thought if I was rich and famous, I could have a win. But I was so young and dumb, I couldn't see within. Seen that I was nothing, but I was looking through the wrong lens. Surrender what was in my mind, and Christ blew a fresh wind. Now my eyes is open, the Holy Father showed me his plans. When I'm in a fight, he taught me lift up my praying hands. Praise him in a battle, the walls of Jericho can't stand. Now I know what matters, no silver gold can't save me, man. Jesus got my soul, my faith in him, not in a man. That's why I say his name, I advertise like it's a brand. Spirit like we coming loud like marching bands. Out throughout the world, we tell them worship the Holy Lamb. Yeah, that's Jesus. We came up for nothing, now we up to something. God kept it 1 0 1. He say we can change, we ain't gotta be the same. We ain't never been the same since we ran it to the game. Glory to his name, hallowed be our name. The reason why we sang, Jesus broke our chains, yeah. Now we living free, yeah, we free. We give a break, cause he set us free.
No dope, no joke. Grew up too broke, no dad, 2 moms, beat down, too long. Don't fold, too strong. No love, too gone. Hey right, too wrong. My God, grew long. Christ was a remedy, set us free. Nothing to something, he taking me. God pistol heart and embedded me. Transforming this man to a better being. Yeah, praying my family see that change. Yeah, aiming for their hearts, they ain't even out of his range. Yeah, times getting worse, all they talking about is pain. Yeah, they needing the savior, I'm praying they let you reign. Yeah, man, so you can check my past, I ain't even gotta lie. Raised on food stamps and traps, I'd see my mama cry. Jesus stepped in to mend my heart, so I raised him high. Climb from the bottom, you doubt him, then you gon' be surprised. Man, I've been set free, that's free indeed, unshackle me. No longer slave to sin, so I win, devil can't rattle me. Be easy.
We came up for nothing, now we up to something. God kept it 1 0 1. He say we can change, we ain't gotta be the same. We ain't never been the same since we ran it to the game. Glory to his name, hallowed be our name. The reason why we sang, Jesus broke our chains, yeah. Now we living free, yeah, we free. We give a break, cause he set us free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is From Nothing, Young Priest the Preacher featuring Swarm Beezy right here, Speak Life Radio Live music and video review show. I'm your host, Quan59. Got my man Luke DeMarzio and Joe Seif in the building. Luke, I'll let you go first, bro.
What's up? All right. Yeah, I think I've heard Young Priest the Preacher before. I'm not recalling anything in the past, but what I'm trying to say is this is definitely a song that makes me want to listen to more from him. This isn't like an amazing song by any means, but listening to this, there's a lot of potential with what I heard here, I thought. The beat is pretty simple. It kind of stayed doing the same thing throughout the whole thing. It's layered well, and I recall like earlier in the song, it kind of drops out a little bit to enhance what's happening in the flow. I felt like that first verse, the vocals were really hot. Like the preamp was pushed a little too much or something. He wasn't like clipping, but he was like on the verge of it. And maybe that was just the effect that was put on it, but that's what it sounded like to me.
And real quick, we're doing a rating system now. We started this last week, so we're doing 1 through 5.
Okay.
And I forgot to tell you guys that, but we are doing 1 through 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. So
can we have decimal points?
You can.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. Verse 2, I thought picked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
The pause heavy flow, the double time for a few bars and back to the pauses. It felt really nice. Like seriously, I would go back and listen to this again, but nothing really sticks out. Like as an overall song, I guess it's just okay.
Yeah. And we have had him submit a lot. He's pretty much submitting this whole EP. That is one of the songs that it's good. I still like the song, but it wasn't the best song on the EP. So you'll actually be happy when you do go back and listen to more of his stuff, because a lot of his music is really dope, and I like it a lot. And real quick, Luke, give me your rating on that track.
I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, 3.5. There you go. I like the song. I think both verses were good. The mix was pretty good. I mean, I was getting a drink at the same time, so I had it playing in the loudspeaker. So, I got to hear it pretty good. I thought the mix was good. And but like I said, it wasn't my favorite song on the EP. So knowing that he has better songs on it, I feel like that might be one of his filler songs on the EP, but I still liked it. I think he's a really good artist, and I'm looking forward to just hearing more of his stuff, man. So keep going, bro. I will give it a 3.7 because I want to be 2 better than Luke. Joe Sipe.
I was thinking the same thing. I actually wrote down in my notes. I wasn't sure if the mixing was done right on the first verse. And then also on the first verse, I really appreciate when they work on their patterns. And I'm not sure if the way he was staggering his words where it was kind of offbeat. I'm not sure if that was purposeful or not. But if it was, tighten it up. And definitely, like, I felt like the mix was a little shaky on the first verse. But for me, like, when I think about how whenever a track is being put out, especially like on an EP, now I'm not sure if you guys rushed it because it was an EP or not.
Yeah.
But I like the overall feel of the track itself was real clean. Like, it was a very clean track. And me, like, I want to give it a 4 because I like the idea of it just being a song that you can just ride to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I also like when I listen to music, I like the idea of being like, am I going to listen to this in my car just to just zone out and drive? And that's how I listen to a lot of my music. So yeah, I'll give it a 4.
All right, we got a 3.5 in the comments. We got a 4 in the comments, and we got a 5 in the comments from Young Priest, the preacher himself. Listen, if you don't think you're dope, then you shouldn't be making music anyways. You know what I'm saying? So if you give yourself a 5, do it.
Yeah, big up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
If you go out and vote and you vote for someone else besides yourself,
yeah, come on, man.
you can't expect other people to vote for you.
You're stupid, dude.
All right. Next up, it's called King Littles. Is the name of the artist, I guess. Never heard of him before. This may be a first-time submission. The Flood Release is the name of the video right here, right now on Speak Live Radio Live. Music and video reviews.
Yeah. Just wanted to explain this video.
Oh,
this video is not to glorify cripping. It's not to glorify being a blood, being a gangster. It's not to glorify gang activity or none of that. What it is showing that Bloods and Crips can come together, that people can come together for a greater cause. And the greater cause is being positive. The flood release is based off of Noah, the story of Noah when the flood came and washed away all the evilness and all that. So the flood release is basically speaking of us brothers who are gospel artists, talking to the brothers who are not gospel artists and the brothers who may still be struggling with the streets to try to pull them up out of that. The flood release is us releasing positiveness out there, unity, and showing that's what the flood release is about. Video will be out soon, shot by OG Rowe. Shout out to Michael Hill, shout out to my boy D, shout out to the low homie, shout out to everybody that came, shout out to Jesus is King Christian Car Club. I thank y'all for coming out.
Whoa.
And we hope y'all enjoy this video. Right now we present to y'all the flood release.
There we go.
King Littles, Success Music Group, Street Tone Gospel Entity, the flood release. Yeah. Keep sleeping on the gospel dude and withhold support. Got the support of the king of this king and the Lord of lords. I ain't begging for a feature. Ain't no budget for the booking. I'm too busy seeking for the lost souls that's wondering and they looking. I keep looking and putting frontline moves on the enemy. And I keep my third eye drenched in the word so it will dwell in me. Never claim to be perfection. Yes, I'm flawed like the rest of y'all. Only difference is I heeded this call and I learned from the fall. Like Saul when he fell from the horse and turned into Paul. Telling people about the gospel of Jesus is how I ball. So I ain't got a brandish currency to show you that I'm up, because it's really evidently priceless when I'm lifting spirits up, giving hope to the hopeless, like my sis Miss Scriptures say. So I gotta watch and pray, like the fam Reverend David say. Gotta work while it's day, encourage myself in every way, because this stress and depression, it can no longer stay. This the flood God spoke of when the enemy come busting. Then I find myself on alcohol in the streets back to lusting. No more trusting, then it leaves me with nothing. Back to this funky, taking phase with my own self. Toe to toe, man, I'm thumping. No hook is really needed. This king is just releasing, cause the pain got my tears on the floor like blood leaking. Late nights, it ain't no sleeping. Long days without even eating. My heart is rapidly beating. It's pounded from all this thinking. I'm knowing that it's stinking, but I'm feeling so many feelings. Then somebody coming telling me about all these senseless killers and how black lives matter. This virus is acting donkey, but I'm like, man, forget all that. I'm trying to keep these demons off me. Early morning off the coffee. No, Folgers ain't the best part. Waking up to see another day is the best part, homie, that part. Fighting with these fears of succeeding and rejecting love. You think the worldly issues is really what I'm gonna think in love. I'm fighting the battle daily. These attacks are really crazy. I just choose to face myself instead of going out acting shady. Yes, this calling is real heavy. I don't want my free will. I ain't worried about no record deal. No, how a sucker feel. My gift, it ain't for sale. I ain't rapping for applause. I released to deal with flaws and maybe it will help with Charles. I'm not a mainstream Christian rapper. I'm a gangster for the Christ. So the street tone gospel, it's gonna come not so nice. I'm gonna ruffle suckers' feathers, cause they all in the competition. I ain't impressed by your friend request. Homie, I'm on a mission. I had to release the flood and kill off all of my creation. I created these crazy situations, but I rebuke Satan. He ain't a winner in no way, and I must truly believe that. Gotta retrieve that, gotta receive that so I can snap back. Now I am in another realm, pressing through the trials. Though I'm mad, I'm still hallelujah, and peace is really found.
All right, that is King Little's The Flood release right here. Speak Life Radio live music and video review show. First of all, explain the video in the description. You don't have to have a pre-video, because if I wasn't doing the review for the song, I definitely would have skipped over that whole video. I wouldn't have watched it.
Right.
You don't have to. You shouldn't have to explain a video. And if you do, just put it in the description. Tell your people. You want people to ask questions anyway. So you want kind of a shock factor, like, yo, you guys say you're Christians, but you're promoting this gang stuff. And now you just open the door for a conversation. Don't do that in your video. Right. I actually like the song itself. It's a little old school, but I thought it was dope for what it was. Really good message there. Duke could rap, but it was a little old school, a little dated on that. The video itself looked like a very low budget camera. The effects were very like 90s, and it was a little weird. There wasn't really a concept to the video because it's called The Flood release. So I would want to see more. You say it's based off the story of Noah. There's so much you could do with a concept video, for what it's called and for the idea you're going for with it. So good song. Definitely work on the video more. Eliminate talking. We have a short attention span anyways. So talking before a video, you're going to lose everybody, and most people aren't going to watch.
Word.
Joe Sykes.
Same thing. I'll weigh in the same way. I even wrote it down in my notes. Like let the lyrics in the video speak for itself. I thought personally that, so I was listening to the beat and I felt like his rhyme patterns, like it sounded like he would pause every once in a while. I'm not sure if it was a punch or not, but I think that if the beat had a more sped up BPM, you could have wrote it a lot better, because the pattern is there, my man. Like the pattern's there. If the beat was faster, so it wasn't so laid back, like if you would have just ridden that beat, bro, like it would have been good. Like I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying like I think it would have sounded more tight, and that's my only critique. So, I mean, are we doing the same thing? Like
I'm giving a 3.2. So, giving a 3.2.
And for me on this one, I'm gonna say like 3.5. Because
are we rating the song, or are we rating the video?
The video. I mean, just as a whole. I mean, it's a song and video. So I mean,
yeah,
you know what? Because as far as the video is concerned, the video could have been done a lot better.
Right.
So I would probably give the video a 2.
The video might bring it down a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
But,
if you're doing overall
exactly.
for the song,
so I think
video.
I am going overall because I like the song, didn't like the video, so 3.2.
Not everybody has those brand new Sony Alphas, you know what I'm saying, to shoot
not
a video with,
listen.
right? So, you know.
And we do have another one coming in the studio. We just got that last week, and we got another one coming this Friday. So, listen, we're trying to make it look good in here. Luke was getting mad. He wasn't coming because he's like, you always put me on the back camera. He's like, give me a good camera this week. So look, everyone, look at Luke, compliment him. If you think he looks good, let him know.
Oh man, so I had some of the same notes. Here's what I said. I said the beat is too laid back for his intensity here. 100%. So I said the same thing. Yeah, I was feeling the same thing. I felt like he can spit. I feel like sometimes artists can be like, okay, I've got these verses over here. Just get me a beat.
Yeah.
And then whatever the beat is, they just like, okay, I'll just put this to that. And it doesn't always have to work. Like you could just be like, no, this doesn't work with this beat and move on from there. But sometimes you get just married to that and you got to roll with it. So
yeah.
And then also, I really appreciated what he was bringing. I appreciated the topic, the concept. I felt like the song needed a hook.
Okay.
And so I felt like the beat and the flow weren't captivating enough for the song to have no hook. So like if you're gonna have no hook, change up some of the production a little bit. If you're gonna have no hook, maybe change up how you're flowing a little bit, make it more captivating throughout the whole song. So yeah,
good word. And listen, we are here to try to help you be better. So if anybody feels like we're bringing you down, that's not our goal.
There's no malice.
We want to help you get better.
Yeah.
We definitely want to help you get better and just be a better artist. So definitely you can reach out to us anytime as well. Hit us up. You can even call us on the show, 702-608-3259, 702-608-3259. Luke, you didn't rate it.
I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I give that one a 2.
Okay.
All right.
And is that because of the video?
It's everything together. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I already said everything. So
if we're judging everything as a whole, especially because like as far as the song goes, that's where I was standing at. Like I didn't even like my decibel rating wasn't based off of the video because I feel you, man. Sometimes you work with what you got. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like on situations like that, get your visual out there. I understand that. So I appreciate the hustle.
And I definitely want to see more. So submit again. And please, man, if you guys are watching right now, please share the live video feed, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We couldn't do this without you. We wouldn't do it without you. We'd be probably stuck in front of this TV seeing who can get to 270 first. We should do the ratings 2 out of 7 for 270. No. All right,
man.
This next video, it's a lyric video. So here's the thing with the video and music review. We could take these lyric videos as being the best song or the best video. That's how we do it here on the show. Billy, quit calling me. I'm in a show. All right, next song is BRM. The song is called Who the Goat, featuring C. Duffel, Mr. Turtleneck himself, and Mike Sarge right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah.
I like that sample.
Tell me who to go. Tell me who to go. Yeah. Who to go. Walking to him on water from the boat. Went and gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's out to you. Yeah. Who to go. Walking to him on water from the boat. When they gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's out to you.
Let me start the conversation, but there ain't one. He Picasso what it's like when he paints some. Snapped his fingers and the planet started to orbit. Man, he made a man about it, dirt, but we just got ignored. Oh, he was ducking on the court, he wasn't flashy, but he hit us with the facts. Ooh, they was nasty. Go and check your first step, head on out to meet him. There's a reason it behind the song, pray you hear the meaning. Yeah, lot of talk of who the greatest, but they shouldn't be. God, Jesus, Holy Spirit in my top 3. He done made a bad, didn't need the camera, put it in the Bible, red letters, miracles that happen,
Who to go? Walking to him on water from the boat. Went and gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's out to you. Who to go? Walking to him on water from the boat. When they gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's out to you.
Don't you act like You ain't never knew this. Sets me apart, keeping me sharp. It's undisputed. Doing my thing, faith on my shoulders. I can do this. All of these haters trying to kiss up. I don't rock with Judas. No sir, no sir. I'm on the grind. Up in the stew. I put in the time. Clean up the favor. Smelling the pine. Saying my light. Gotta go shine. That's the alpha and the omega. Start with the Genesis. Bringing no Sega. No sleeping. Whoa, 2 fish, 5 less quesos. Yeah, hit it. Go. Ha. Yeah. And ain't no debating. 7 days creation, then he made every nation. Got the sun and moon in rotation. Then he overcame temptation. Then he hung up on the cross. Now 3 days salvation. Yeah. Salutes.
Who the go? Walking to him on water from the bowl. When and gave us all the clues. Give us a clue. I hope you know because the answer's out to you. Yeah. Who the go? Walking to him on water from the bowl. When it gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's up to you.
That is BRM, Who the GOAT, lyric video featuring C. Duffel and Mike Sarge right here on Speak Live Radio Live Music and Video Review Show. You already know what I'm going to say, BRM. Use better font. I didn't like the font for the video. If you're doing a lyric video, it's so easy to have some dope typography. So I think, I'm picky about font, so use a better font. But the song itself, I like the song a lot. Super cool flow. You could tell it was mixed in 3 different places, I think. Or at least recorded in different places. I wasn't in love with the mix.
Yeah, those hats were killing my ears.
Yeah. The mix definitely could have been better. All the verses were good. Everyone on this could rap. I like the combination of the artists that were on this track. I like the beat. I like the smooth flow they had on it. That's definitely something I would love to bump in the ride and just cruise down to and listen with my Lyft passengers. And they say, "Who's this?" And I'm like, I have no idea, folks. But overall, I like this song. I think the mix could have been better. But the song was good and use better font, BRM. Who's next?
Go ahead.
I've definitely heard better from BRM, I think. As far as the mix goes, I wasn't feeling the hook at all.
Really?
I thought it sounded fine. Like, I liked the melody of it and stuff. I just felt like a lot of those words were just thrown in there because they rhymed. And I wasn't really grabbing onto everything they're trying to say in all those lines,
Okay.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, boat and goat rhyme. So let's just put those 2 lines together. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
My man.
And I give it a 3.8, by the way.
So, I thought the verses were fine. The beat was actually pretty nice, and it dropped out in good places. A lot of texture to it. The sample at the top was really good.
Word.
There was a lot of really good stuff going for it, man. I just wasn't feeling the hook, and that's what's going to make me want to come back to a song. That's the thing that's going to hook me to it, So, 2.7.
All right. Ooh,
I like
Luke is harsh tonight.
Look,
it's good though.
I like that part in the hook where he's talking about water, like hitting the water out the boat, because like Peter is my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like out of every person that I've like read about in the Bible, like Peter is my favorite person to read and who I like to hear about their life, because like he was gully, man. And my only critique for the song would be like definitely the mix, man. Like those hats were loud, like it was really, really loud. And second verse, the technique, like just being able to ride was like on point. Like just when I can do this, like with your words and anticipate how you're gonna ride, like the way the beat goes, dope. So I mean, I'm the same way. Like I'm thinking like for me, I'm being really nice, like not in a bad way, but like I liked it. So like I'm gonna give it a 4 because I really like just work on that mix, and that's something that I can put on in my car and just listen to.
All right, for sure. I got people submitting videos they've already submitted these videos before.
Well, that's not cool.
I think.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, Aram featuring Loso. We come on, Aram. You know better than that.
Did he already win $10 on it too?
I think he might. I'm almost positive he won on that video.
I appreciate the hustle.
People are killing me. It's a dope song, dope video, but do better. All right, this next one. And listen, we actually had a lot of, a 4. We had a 4.25. We had some good ones on that last track. So
yeah.
Our opinions aren't the only ones that matter, folks. But for our show, they are, because other people don't give you the money. All right, much love from New Zealand. Shout out to people in New Zealand. Please shout your city. Let us know where you guys are listening from.
Don't we normally do that at the top of the show? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. So let us know where you're listening from.
New Zealand.
We got New Zealand in the house. We have other people in the house. So let us know, and we will shout your city after this next video. This is Leland Philpott. The video is called Still, but he's in the comment section saying we're ugly in HD after we were talking about getting the new cameras.
Dang.
Oh, man. All
right.
It's all good. But Leland is from Chi-Town, and this is called Still. It's a music video right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the
And that's why he's not in HD in his video.
Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah.
Cool home studio, though.
Yeah, I like that.
Still trying to change the world from the crib. Light show angels. Pin game, 6 frames. Gabriel Forsyth. Been dim, then changed. My heart in flames. Inside, in planes. I think I see my blood, your game. Whoa. Been tough, been strange. This love, can't waste. This path, been paved. Y'all ain't got nothing to say to me. Most of the haters be frontin', so basically caught in the sin. In the end, have to pay if you now. I be praising the king, so audaciously. Up in front of bodega, Jesus' name ring like a Sega. I can't keep it secret like Vegas, Swear king to the tongue eraser. Make my point major laser, Want the beat, but I need the savior. Won't beef like a Laker, Aristotle, lean, great debaters. All the rap and the tucks, Paul McCartney need help, all I need is love. Trying to answer all of the above. You been judged, calling the other. Marvin, my brother, wonder if we gonna try to change. Not like the blood of some lighter came when to stop by the way. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. LP from the bodega, Still can't speak a lick of Spanish. All is smashed like a jukebox. Squad around, get to the Grammys. I've been raised like an auntie, Feature near while my spirit antsy. Speak on the house like Nancy. Reaganomics couldn't understand me, y'all lie. Both sides in the middle, false swipe, finna get a hard tie like y'all die. Caught by instrumentals all light, not a pin all light like life at all. Heard it being alright was like a bomb. So to me all times from Christ and moms. But niggas all mine to fright to heart through my try to start. And now, figure out us real hop in there, crown in the clear. If you start winning some frown, we cheer. If you start losing, it go break up and win it to all the peers. Weird, like the obvious that come with your well-being. Think get it to up his tears. They don't know the feeling, sip of the comprehend the voice of the Lord like I magically appear. Mental traveling in the fear. Had to look at the black in the mirror. Heard up a God and now we're here. Spin the formula like a vizier. Time to swat the lighter can inside a vein and refine the faith like it's time to pray. On the chase of brighter days. Guess what I'm trying to say is I'm still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah. Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah.
From the what?
Yeah.
The crib?
From the crib?
Still trying to change the world from the crib. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah.
All right, that's Leland Philpott called Still, from the Countertrap the mixtape. Okay, so that's from a mixtape. This was done September 4th, 2020. That's surprising. It looked old to me as far as the video quality. And okay, so my biggest beef with this video is the quality of the first half and the second half are two totally, like, I feel like it was shot and edited by two different people. It looked totally different. Like the color changed when the second verse hit, and they were doing different stuff. And then he was in different scenes and stuff like that. I don't think his videos do justice at all for how he raps.
Right.
And that's something that he submitted last week, and it was the same thing. The videos aren't doing justice, and it takes away from me listening to his songs because there's so much going on in his video that it's just stuff going on.
Right.
It's nothing that really makes a lot of sense. So, and it takes away from his rap because dude could definitely rap. And that's the part I like about him. I feel like the vocals could have went up. The beat just sounded like the kick was a little distorted. So I think the vocals could have went up over the beat. But I like what he's saying. I didn't understand the hook, and it took me forever to understand what he was saying. And I think we got it right from the crib.
Still trying to change the world from the crib, yeah.
So I get that. What's that mean? Like you're trying to, like, because you're making music in the crib, you're...
Maybe just from Chicago where he is. He's trying to change the world from there.
All right. But yeah, the video, tighten it up a little bit. If you don't have a lot of scenes to do, just, I don't know.
It wasn't like a terrible video though. Like I feel like,
but don't you feel like the first
happening?
part of the video was very bad quality camera and everything, and then
well, I'm watching on this thing.
Oh, you can't really tell. Yeah, you're watching on a bad monitor. But then the second part of the video just like everything brightened up and everything. So I don't know.
What'd you give it?
Oh, I'll give it a 3.5, and that's based mostly off of his raps.
All right.
Yeah.
We both looked at each other. We
right
both,
at the same time.
I want to hear what. So,
okay.
You want me to go first?
I go first.
Go ahead.
So I've been listening to Leland for a few years now.
Okay.
And I've talked to him a few times. Actually need to call him back. He's called me a couple times. I forget to call him back.
He calls me back right away, Leland, so it's not you.
Wow.
No, I don't.
I mean, it's definitely you.
Wow.
But anyway, I feel like he's so like happy-go-lucky in his videos. It doesn't match like the intensity that he's coming at it. Like he's such a nice dude. You could tell like he's just got a smile on his face and he's just rapping.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, at some point, you got to flip the switch a little bit and like just go in on it. So I feel like, man, there was so much technicality and there was so much intricate stuff happening in that flow. Like you have to enunciate a little better.
Yes.
Yeah, just to be able to spit that out because it's called spitting. Like,
yeah.
So don't be scared to just spit it out and like maybe just get a scowl on your face and just come at it like a different way. Maybe I think that's what this song missed a little bit. So like, man,
so get mad.
Yeah,
Get
his
mad
pen game is there. So like he fit all those bars in like a really small and like way mad crazy flow at one point. Like we both looked at each other saying, I was like, it was almost there. Almost.
There. Yeah.
But it's just so technical. So like that was a technical flow right there. Just need to enunciate a little better so everybody can pick up on what you're saying. And I mean, you're right there in Chicago. So Twista is probably one of the best to fit like all that kind of stuff and spit just perfectly so you can understand everything. That's what I would say about this. And early on in this song, I was feeling verse 1 and then there was some vocal doubling added that I was like, it didn't need to be there.
Oh.
And so, yeah, there was some doubling added and I was like, it doesn't need to be there on this song. I like the production changes sometimes, but I didn't feel like this song needed that. Yeah, and the instrumental was really busy, but somehow it worked for me. I really liked the way it sounded. And I don't know, did you make that beat, Leland? Anyway, those are all my thoughts. It was a happy feeling song. I just really like the vibe of it. I'd probably give this one a 4.
All right. 4. Wow.
So I like in the intro, like on the first verse when he was like very, very like da 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 da, like I was like, dude, if you can just like when you finish your words and let them just sustain, that would have been amazing because like I haven't heard something like that in a long, because it sound like it's you're rapping, but you're doing it in like this style to where like you're getting people to come in with you. And then on the second verse, just the patterns alone, bro, tighten them up and fire, man, because it's been a while since I've heard somebody technically get on a beat and like, cause I'm listening to the beat and the beat was good and I liked all the layers on the beat. The beat sounded amazing. Sometimes people are like, oh, there's way too much. There are too many sounds. I feel like it needs more sounds. And other times they're like, oh my God, like the beat seems too empty. The beat had there were so many layers to it. And so I'm listening to the beat. And then when I'm listening to him rap on top, like, man, you're so technical. Like if you can just like find the pocket and just like get on it and just ride that, bro, you're like unstoppable.
Right.
Unstoppable. But like for me, like I'm the same. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I see what you're doing, my man. Like, don't stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't stop, because that was possibly one of the most technical like flow patterns that I've heard. But like one of my critiques as well, like the overdubs, man. Like if you're gonna do overdubs, or if you're gonna double up anything that you're saying, make them tight. Like try to make them tight. That way, because the purpose of an overdub is to like accent what it is you're saying, not to be like, okay, I hear like 3 people saying the same thing, and because then you kind of get lost.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like dope.
Good stuff, man. A 4. Wow.
Like seriously, like right now, like best song I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Because I can see where I can see
but
it.
it was a video too, so
and I hate being
it's a better video. It's a better video of the two for me.
And somebody in the comments they wrote like, "Oh, just make a whole skate video." I'm down with that, man,
Yeah,
because that would be dope. Like, and I also like the ideas of like where if the video absolutely has like the artist isn't even there and it's just a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like, I'm cool with that, because then that's a concept in itself.
Yep. All right, next track we got, it's a song, 1V on the track featuring Just Robert and Brody Da Vinci right here. Never Gonna Fold. Never Gonna Fold. No.
Oh.
IV on the track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Old school.
Yeah, right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Just so they know, I got God on my side. We never gon' fold. I'm with the way and the truth and the lie. Gotta stay bold. We never gon' fold. That's not an option. Just so they know, I got God on my side. We never gon' fold. I'm with the way and the truth and the lie. Gotta stay bold. We never gon' fold. That's not an option.
Never gon' fold, no Texas Hold'em. Let's stay connected, we don't mess with modems. What's your motives? Are you really chosen? Cause if you are, we are never folded. People hating like they call without a jacket, but my faith real, I ain't worried about no plastic. Walking with the action and yeah, I stay packing with the scripture in my pocket. You can get a full check to get them sick flowing, and yeah, you don't know what I'm spitting. A Christian vision, a prophet to a poet. These things are forever sowing, a prophet that's never sowing. Cause Christ is always near and he promises never going. He promised before I was born, I know he won't forget it. So the only thing I'm quitting is fitting thoughts of quitting. Everything I'm getting, I'm putting in submission. Way I cook up on the beat, you think I'm rapping in the kitchen. Beat the odds, cause I trust in God. My faith real, no fishing rod. I can't stop, why would I want to? Everything I go through, he be coming with me too. Never folding up, I'm never holding up. Got my hood behind me like a cobra does. A daily dose of us will likely open up knowledge to the Father, he's a holy
Just so
one.
they know, I got God on my side. We never gon' fold. I'm with the way and the truth and the lie. Gotta stay bold. We never gon' fold. That's not an option. Just so they know, I got God on my side. We never gon' fold. I'm with the way and the truth and the lie. Gotta stay bold. We never gon' fold. That's not an option.
Yeah, we ain't never gon' fold. I don't know what you've been told, but I'm showing you. God really know it all and he be knowing you. Never ignoring you, he wants to pour in you. The living water, the truth and the life. Step out the dark and then walk in the light. Life ain't easy, every day is a fight. They keep on taking the left, I go right. Gotta shine bright like a city at night. I got the word like a sword or a knife. God is so good to me, give me a wife, I'm blessed. What you gonna do next? I pray in him you find rest. Lord give us strength to pass the test. I must attest, cause you the best. I'm finna keep on praising your name. Yeah, every city, every town gon' know you still sitting on the throne. Keep on spreading on the hope. We ain't never gon' fold till we cold. Pushing your kingdom all over the globe. Rap it so hard just like never before. They gon' know.
Just so they know, I got God on my side. We never gon' fold. I'm with the way and the truth and the lie. Gotta stay bold. We never gon' fold. That's not an option. Just so they know,
That is Never Gonna Fold. IV or 1V on the track, Just Robert and Brody Da Vinci, right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. Joe Saif, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
So maybe it's just the old school in me. I don't know. I really don't like a lot of effects on people's vocals when it makes it like I don't like it. So it makes it really hard for me to like get into the verse. The beat hit. The beat was like hitting. I would say on the second verse, definitely on the second verse, you want to tighten that up, my man. And just to ride better. You know what I'm saying? Just to ride better. And I'm always a big guy, like when especially when lyrics don't rhyme. Like if I can't hear a rhyme pattern in it, I'm like, where? I mean, I see you're writing like the bars, but like there's no rhyme.
And there was only 2 verses on there, right?
Yeah, there's only 2. Yeah. And so, man, I'm gonna be Luke. I'll give it like a 2.5, like on this one. Right. Just because of those effects. And again, that's just my opinion. I'm nobody, but like for me, like those effects just really don't.
But if you submit it to our show, then you want our opinions,
right? Yeah, we want our opinion. Yeah,
you know.
Same thing. The second verse, the way he came in, it was so choppy and just like
word.
I didn't like it. I didn't like how he came in at all. And then even the effects on his verse were mixed way different than the rest of the song.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you submit a verse and it's pre-mixed already. You're not having the same engineer mix it, and you can just tell. You could tell. Yeah. He can rap. I've heard him rap before. He's good, but I wasn't feeling that verse. It was it was just choppy, and especially the way it came in. That threw me off because the song was cool up to that point, and then the second verse kind of took it away for me. Which you don't want that to happen. You don't want people to turn off the song. If it's a featured song, you want that song to just keep getting better. And with that, it kind of threw me off a little bit. It was good. I'll give it a 2.9 though. 2.9. We're getting a little harsh, guys.
Yeah, I feel like the point system, it like really forces you to just like exactly like this is how I feel about it. And we're only basing it off our first listen too. So, after I listen to something like 3 or 4 times, I might like it better, you know what I'm saying? So this is first listen, first impression. Yeah, I didn't like the hook on this. I feel like whatever that voice was in the foreground, we're never gonna fold. We gotta be bold. Whatever that is, that could have just been the hook the whole time.
Yeah.
You didn't need the echo that sounded like he's singing through a electric guitar.
Okay.
And then the first verse, sorry, you guys are laughing. The first verse, yeah, I feel in the same way. Like, just clean up the effects, those tricks, the reverb and stuff.
Yeah.
It just makes the song sound dated. And I feel like, you could spit. I even wrote down one of your lines, faith, real, no fishing rod. That, like, I was like, okay, that was pretty clever. I like that. So just clean up all those effects. Just make it sound like a real voice talking on a track. I feel like that could fix a lot of things. And then you guys kind of spoke to what that second verse was like. And
he's saying in the comments that it was the same engineer for the whole EP.
All right.
So I'm not sure what the engineer was trying to do on that second verse, because it definitely sounded like it was a totally different mix than the rest of the song. I don't know if he was trying to add effects and I don't know what the artist does. Sometimes the artist is in there like, hey, can you add more reverb on my voice and stuff like that? So I'm not sure, what that conversation was like, but to me, it definitely sounded like it was a totally different mix on that second.
So I'll give this one a 2.25.
Woo. All right. There we go. Listen, man, we're here to help you improve. And the thing is, a lot of these artists that submit songs, they've had better songs they've submitted. A lot of times they submit a song and it catches us off guard because they've had songs we didn't necessarily like. So it's really good, man. You guys keep it up. Once again, man, please share the live video stream with your people. We got people from LA watching. We have people from Phoenix, Arizona tuned in also. We have people from Chi-Town. Where else you guys watching from? Let us know. And shout out, man. all the way from New Zealand. Say what's up to my man Sundance out there.
Word.
Wow. What time is it in New Zealand?
It's he's in the future, man. They're all in the future.
It's tomorrow morning. They already know who won.
They already know who won. Grand Rapids, Kiwi from Grand Rapids, 2nd Samuel from Orlando, by the way, of Staten Island. He's in the bubble out there in Orlando. Alexander Calderon from Oregon.
Big up.
Nicole from Oklahoma. Lamar Riddick, we got a new video. Listen, we haven't even got into the good videos yet. And I accidentally already saw one. But Lamar Riddick from West Virginia is tuned in right now. He's only tuned in to get his money. That's how I feel.
Oh, man.
All right, this next song is from my man, 2 Samuel 151. The track is called Beautiful Bride. It's a new track right here. Speak Live Radio, live music, and video review.
Yeah. What happens when God shows up? Yeah. You should have never came back. That's what I heard some say. But this here's about Jesus. He's coming back one day. See, the days are getting shorter.
See you, Caleb from Mississippi. Daniel from OKC, what's up?
Get together and show the world what we're about. Check out this body. Ain't talking about thighs or traps. Backyard blackheads of this guy who raps. I'm talking about the bride beautiful. Guys, relax, he's coming back. I'ma share it till I collapse. That's what we came for. Different colors walking through the same door. Covered in the blood, might just leave you with a stained floor. I aim for the ones who need it the most. That's me, you, him, all of them, and even your host. So think about it, look around you, take a minute and observe. Everything that's manifesting, it was written in the word. So there's not a better time, whether they pillage or preserve, for us to really stand united and say, Jesus, time for you to lead us. Cause all we tend to do is divide. Either you're with it or you're not, but if you're not, then you'll die. On social media, they feeding you the usual lie. At least the groom coming back for his beautiful bride. Put up, what up? Satan wanna flow, but he got no soul. So I'ma grab the mic, spit a script, and leave him stunned. The son, the one that get it done, and we the beautiful bride. If he mad, I'ma diss him and slide. If he bring his hoard, I got the sword on my side. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride, picture perfect. Thought I painted a perfect picture with a fat cap and happy little trees to serve his sister. Like a handball court, I was an urban fixture, idolizing violence on the islands where I learned to pitch to anyone willing to donate to my future and they funeral. Sam has a past and I thought you should know. You see, I gave rap up, did the unusual, and for the cream I whip up anything and make it beautiful. From new to old, pitter patter, it didn't matter. Cause I had a dream to move better than Mick Jagger. Percy Pringle, I used to have my chips stacked up until the God of Abraham said to the kid, back up. I've been so gone for so long that I could barely hold on.
I already knew Joe Syfe was gonna like that.
Thought I would just stroll on, but I was so wrong. And now I belong to a body that formed like Voltron. Put up, what up? Satan wanna flow, but he got no soul. So I'ma grab the mic, spit a script, and leave him stunned. The son, the one that get it done, and we the beautiful bride. If he mad, I'ma diss him and slide. If he bring his hoard, I got the sword on my side. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride. This the body of Christ, and Christ will provide. Don't get it twisted, sister. This the beautiful bride. Put up, what up?
Yo, that is 2 Samuel 151 with Beautiful Bride right here. Speak Live Radio, live music and video review show. Man, I already knew when 2 Samuel submitted this. I'm not sure how familiar Joe Syfe has been with him. We've had him on the show before, submitting a lot of dope music. But I knew you would like him because I knew he was your style. Definitely, he has an East Coast hip-hop vibe that just takes you back to the 90s and early 2000s when we're just at those shows. This song would go really hard at just the underground show. Man, the energy was there. The beat was there. I want the lyrics to go up a little bit on this beat. I felt like the lyrics were a little bit behind. When you have to follow the verses because you know there's just bars in everything. You know, he's saying something in every bar that keeps your attention.
Yep.
The beat was ridiculous.
Whoever was on that production.
Yeah. The flow was ridiculous. The hook was really good. High energy. I liked it a lot, man. 1 Samuel 150 or 2 Samuel 151. My bad. I was talking about your dad. 2 Samuel 151. Really dope track. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 4.6 on that track. Almost perfect. But I don't know, maybe. And even the artwork was dope. So, yeah, 4.6, man. I don't give out many fives. But 4.6 for sure. Joe Seif. You were smiling over there the whole time.
Man, okay, look. So, the way the beat just, like, it was offbeat and it staggered. Like, you know, and then the way he just rode on top of it was impressive. Bar for bar, amazing. Like, I love it because anything that's witty, anything witty that where I can't anticipate what you're gonna say, and when I hear it, I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, that's like it's clever. It's so clever.
And it's
like,
always good as a listener
right?
to not be, especially if the listener is another artist. It's always good to not be able to anticipate what you're saying.
Word.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we follow along so much, and I hate when I'm saying your bar before it comes. I hate that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like just how grimy it was, man. Like to me, it was when you get that stinky cheese face when you're like, like, dude, like whoever 2 Samuel, is that what is it?
Yeah.
2 Samuel 151, is that what it is?
I downloaded it just now. It's
I was
it's
literally
in my library.
I was gonna look
It's
for it
right
right now.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, like out the park for me, like that's a 5 on a decibel meter. Like for me, that's a 5 just because it's everything that I like when I listen to a song. I'll go back and listen again and hear something different. I think that even the way like the vocals like were staggered on the beat, it's because of the beat, and that's what made it like dope to me. Like when you have a beat that's like complex like that, where it's like I'm not sure where I should fall in on line, and you can still write it, and like even if you're offbeat, but by the end of the bar you're
He just
on
owned
beat,
it. He owned it. Yeah.
It's there, like out the park, my man, out the park.
Yeah. Yeah, I just say everything on this track was professional.
Yeah.
Like the mix was perfect. You already said the flow was amazing. The hook was dope. The beat was crazy. I don't even like I'm trying to come up with something to say that he needs to fix. No, just keep doing this.
Was the hook the same on both times? Because I think I heard different, like was the hook the same both times?
I thought so.
Felt like it. He might have added some more on the second. I'm not sure.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's something that you would have to go back and listen again.
And that's what I'm saying.
I guess,
that's what makes it.
I guess the one thing is like it was a little nostalgia for us though. So I'm not sure.
We're older.
Like it's a little dated.
But I even saw some of the younger people in the chat, and that's kind of what I look for.
They're saying it's hard though. Yeah, I saw in the chat.
They were definitely hyping it up.
Right.
Caleb Turtleneck. He was hyping it up. Leland, but Leland's like 55, so he found it on Tidal.
Yeah, he said that the hook is the same. Yeah.
Okay. And he said he just dropped the album. Right. So we'll talk to him more about that, man.
I got it in Apple Music now. I'm gonna bump it on the way home and all day tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Yeah,
so
when the show's over, I'm gonna download it.
Get with it. Listen, man. If everyone likes your song, we usually have to interview the artist. So it's gonna be. We're gonna have to talk to you about the album coming up. Maybe next Tuesday night. Let me know. Hit me up in the inbox. Let me know.
I give that one a 5 too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Word.
Right. And what I give it a 4.6.
6, 7,
7?
2 point. You give it like pi or something.
7.
I'll just say 4.7.
Okay.
I changed mine. All right. Next one is the artist is Exempt. The song is called Joy. Right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah.
Shout out Yak City watching all the way from Las Vegas. Not here in the studio.
Yak City.
Female Friday coming up again soon.
Yeah, listen. Aight, man, I'ma open with some real talk. Life ain't a bunch of roses sitting in your mailbox. Nah, I say it's all what we make of it. Either we go or turn it all around or complain about it. You see, I've been 28 years old with nothing to my name except some bills and a cell phone. Trying to be thankful for the good Lord provides. Only wishing I could be where the family resides. But on the daily, I've been spitting lyrics all for the dough. Everybody think I'm crazy cause I wanna go home. Now worry about these dollars or the Benjamins. Gotta stay positive, negative, don't let it in. Nah, just turn the volume up, sit back, soak it in until you feel the love. For there's something so special about this music, gang. Go ahead, I wanna hear you singing. Sometimes this life ain't easy. Other times you'll be barely holding on. Trying to keep your head up right when it ain't alright. Sister, just go sing the song. Sometimes this life ain't easy. Other times you'll be barely holding on. Trying to keep your head up right when it ain't alright. Let's just sing the song. Sing a little tune, man, make a little noise. Let's try to find that joy that we had when we little boys. Always gonna be something that's always gonna be wrong. And always gonna be nothing that seems like a big bomb. Grass is greener on the other side, so don't look. Just do a little yard work and make your own look good. That's the point of the game, no point to have fame. The money causing diamonds make the rich brains insane. Don't blame it on your situation, cards in your hand or the lack of your patience. When you trip and say there's no way back, turn this track on, man, I wanna hear you singing back, singing la 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 la, sing it, yeah. Sometimes this life ain't easy. Other times you'll be barely holding on. Trying to keep your head up right when it ain't alright. Sister, just go sing the song. Sometimes this life ain't easy. Other times you'll be barely holding on. Trying to keep your head up right when it ain't alright. Let's just sing the song. Life was never meant to be easy. Never meant to descend in a hard place, you see. There's more to life than just rolling the dice, hoping they land on double so one day you can go and see Christ, yeah. Nah, every day be our struggle, but it's up to me and you to flip it and make it a hustle. We growing our muscles as this life throws us to the dirt. What don't kill you make it stronger, but stronger don't mean you don't get hurt. Sometimes this life ain't easy. Other times you'll be barely holding on. Trying to keep your head up right when it ain't alright. Let's just sing the song.
Yo, that is Exempt with the song called Joy right here. Speak Life Radio live music and video review show. We appreciate everyone for tuning in and calling in right here on the show. Really cool vibe on that track. I would like, and I like, he was flowing dope. The instrumental was super dope. I want to hear maybe a doper singer on the track. Not saying he couldn't sing, because I thought it was cool, but I just feel like, because it was such an instrumental, like it sounded like a lot of live instruments in the song. I would have liked to hear maybe someone that could really kill that, the hook. But
yeah,
even a female, I don't know, just really ripping it on that. That was my only thing that I would change on the song. I think everything else was good, man. I think that was a really cool, chill vibe. I wasn't expecting that, so when it came in, it was definitely like a breath of fresh air. I like that song a lot, man. I would give that a 4.3.
All right. Me next?
Go ahead.
Okay. That intro, I was like, what are we going to do with this? Like, there's like static and there's like a clean guitar that's like going nowhere. And then like he just comes in and it's like he's comfortable with what's going on around him. He's like so comfortable. I was like, okay. And it made me want to listen more. And then it's like, I feel like I was listening to Atmosphere or something.
Oh. It caught you.
Yeah, it caught me. Mm-hmm. And man, I was really digging that vibe. And the hook is probably the only thing that I would change about that. And I feel like the first verse was like way longer than the second verse.
Felt like it.
And then we go to like this like chorus 2 and then like a bridge area. And what does it say about hip hop now that we're surprised that there's a third verse? Like, that's pretty dope that he threw a third verse in there and it didn't suck. Sometimes, you know, you put all your best material in your first two verses and you can the third verse, but he still landed pretty well with adding a third verse. So I thought it was surprising to me too. I never heard of this guy. I give it a 4.5 though.
All right.
I'm the same spot, 4.5. And the one thing that I thought of, like, when I was listening to it was, like, hear this in all of the, like, the best wishes that I'm saying, like, this could be a TV spot track. Get somebody like to a company on the hook. This is a TV, like, this is a, I can hear this on anything. If I'm watching a commercial, if I'm watching a TV show, if it's something just playing in the background that you just like, this, and not in a sellout way, like that's what you want. You want a track that's gonna stay in somebody's, because like even life ain't easy, like I can, it's like it's there, it's lingering.
Yep.
And like that's good, my man. So like
Really good.
definitely, like I and the vibe itself, like it speaks to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about when you were growing up, the things that you were going through, like tough times, like all the cards were in your hand, like all of it is like, it's a solid track. And it's not something like, it's weird going from the track before, from like 2 Samuel to this.
Right.
It's like I'm both like, okay, I feel it, you know, and they're two
totally different vibes, but
totally
100%. Two totally dope tracks at the same time. Yeah.
Good track, my man. Good track.
Definitely. All right, next one we got, and I know, Shy Moya, you sent me a song that is from Young Priest the Preacher, and I'm pretty sure we've already played it before. I know you're featured on it, but I feel like he might have even won money off that song, so you better go get your money. Better go get your feature money off him winning. But we might play that. Coming up. All right, next song that we have right here on the show. Where'd it go? Lamar Riddick. Chewing Gum by Lamar Riddick. I'm not sure if it's about gum. I don't know. We're going to see. Right here's a video. So I'm excited about that. We like videos here on the show. But this is called Chewing Gum by Lamar Riddick right here, Speak Life Radio. I love this beat in the background, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Honestly, I don't know much about voting, but I do remember words that were spoken. Rihanna was sleeping, her mom was running. Uncle George was choking. Uncle Sam called us thugs and gave us stimulus tokens. Bogus, stay focused. Don't be enslaved by the page. White and black, red all over, filled with catchy slogans. Don't quote it until the story is unfolded. Most of the time it's white collar figures who need to clean their colon. We need to have a new analysis of these checks and balances. Debate was funnier than Jimmy Fallon is. I'm mad at this. Something smelling fishy, that's a tuna salad dish. I vote for the people's choice to be unanimous. Go out and vote, go out and vote, go out and vote is what they say. I don't even know the candidate's name. Who is that? What I need to know is who are they? I do me, you do you, whatever we do, just make a change. Yeah. I'd rather drink purple Kool-Aid in the couche, bumping away, Lupe, 04, Kanye, and spending my day in line all day to vote on a dude with two loose toupees. Hey, I'ma be honest, keep it a buck like honest. The person that matters the most, the one that's voted, that's how your wallet. Free at last, free at last. Well, please feel free to lower the price on gas. Free at last, free at last. Well, please feel free to remove your mask. They think I'm loco, I'ma be vocal. I'm no mogul. Put the election in the chokehold. Be no bowl, vote local. Go out and vote, go out and vote, go out and vote is what they say. I don't even know the candidate's name. Who is that? What I need to know is who are they? I do me, you do you, whatever we do, just make a change. Yeah.
Yo, that is Lamar Riddick, Chewing Gum right here. Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. It's about voting, folks. And I think it's fitting for tonight to play tonight. I love the one-shot videos, even though I know it wasn't one shot. it still made it look like one shot because the camera had to, when he went outside the door, they had to act like he's opening the door and then the camera's over there, but I know they had to switch it because I know those camera tricks, Lamar. But overall, man, it's creative, and I love that about him. He always has creative videos and creative songs. He's one of my favorite artists that we've met this year on the show. I like him a lot. I think this song was very creative, super dope. His little dance moves that were just like spontaneous.
Right.
He just busts into these dance moves. Super dope, man. I love Lamar Riddick, man. 4.5 on that one. 4.5.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. I'm not sure about you, but like I felt like a real, like a De La, like Leaders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it had a vibe that it wasn't like, it felt good, but it still had like a conscious message to it.
Yeah.
And did Caleb Matthews did the video. If you did all that in the post and everything, good job, especially how it looked like it was all like a single shot all the way through. And I even wrote down for the video, you could tell like you were so comfortable with the vibe and just the visuals of the song, and like the video itself was really, really good. And just the track alone, like it just made me like if I got my head nodding, man, like, you know, it's good. So like I give that I mean I want to give it I'll give it a 4.7 because you had just mentioned like it's weird like when there's a third verse. Like I'm still incredibly mid school, so like I'd love to hear 3/16s, man. Like I miss it. Like I totally miss it. Like I'm a traditionalist.
And that is one thing on this song. It was definitely short. And when it's a song I want to hear more of,
you want more of it.
I want more.
Yeah.
So another verse.
Repeat though.
Yeah, but another verse. And I think there's enough content with what that song's about to definitely write another verse.
And it was heavy with content.
Could've.
Like it was unbelievably heavy with content because it speaks to everything that like a majority of the population, especially now with this year, we have a lot of new young voters who like first time voting and whatnot. I'm pretty sure a lot of that populace would be able to like connect with the song, with the content of the song. And that's what, you know, okay. So I'll give it a 5 actually, now that I think, now that I'm like going deeper.
He convinced himself into a 5, folks.
I did.
He convinced himself into
like,
a 5.
Good job. Like super, super dope.
Good
and if Caleb, I would really, if, what was it, Caleb Matthews, I think I saw in the credits at the end that did that shot the video.
Yeah.
If you did the post and like all the editing, like big ups, man.
And he said he did not purpose for replaying, and I understand that, and I know that's why
that's
he
what
did
you
it.
have to do now.
You do.
Yeah, that's like the game. That's the game now.
But as a fan of music, I want to be able to play that in my car and just roll without having to keep pushing.
We need the extended cut on the full project.
Yeah, exactly. Extended cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So chewing gum is alluding to the idea of Denzel Washington chewing gum while he reads his script so that he can internalize what he's saying. And so that was I've heard this song a couple times this week already.
Okay.
And so I saw that in the description of one of the things. So anyway,
you could have just acted like you were that smart.
No.
Come on, man.
But the connection, I like it's clever to say chewing gum and that like that, let that be the name of the song. The connection to that in the song was like a little forced to me. I was trying to figure out how that fits together. Not really a critique on the song, it's just something I noticed. That's all. The song is really cool. It's like got this old school vibe, De La, Leaders of the New School, and just really fun. Like the video elevated the song.
Oh,
like
100%.
100%, yeah. And so that's what the video is supposed to do.
Supposed to bring it to
and
life.
So, like it's great. He's always doing great stuff. He's the homie. He's good. And so, man, I don't know. There wasn't anything that he could have fixed with this song. It was great. I'm gonna give it. I go 4.5. I go 4.5.
All right. Like it's funny to me. Like there's small things that always stand out to me in every song, and the fact where he's like, it smelled like fish, or like it's fishy, like how he's saying like I don't trust it. like that to me, that alone, that's what caught me. And then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm drawn in now because I'm like I like to question, and so
Yeah.
I really like it, dude. Like it's a really, really good song.
All right, moving on to the next track. This is Bro Calderon with Dark Knight right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah.
Use better font.
Beloved, no matter what they tell you, you must be aware. Many false prophets have gone into the world. Many are out to deceive and scatter the flock of God. We're living in perilous times. The love of many will wax cold. Hold on to the Lord your salvation and trust in no man but God, who will carry you through the storm.
We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. I've been watching close for a while. Many woke folks think I'm wild. They don't want to see it, they're like, how? World's full of crooks, pedophiles. They're drugs, blood from a child. They'll sell it off in a vial. Drink once, pass it around. Many thought it was a clown. Silly how many still doubt. Want the truth, but they're too proud. Watch the news, they're full of clout. God's coming back with a shout. He's coming to burn all the chef and beat them all up with his staff. It's time to get rid of the mess, man. The God of this world ain't Batman. It's time to get out of the trap if you trapping. It's time to wake up if you feel like you're napping. So many can't see, so they don't know what happens. So stuck in their habits of rolling the cabbage, but won't see the balance cause they're so imbalanced. Their ID invalid. Not many would die for just speaking the truth, but I'm up in the booth cause I'm up for the challenge. They kill the body, not my soul. I know God won't let me go. I'ma preach thus says the Lord. This ain't peace, this is a war. I'ma stay lit like a torch. They can come pick up my corpse. This life ain't long, that is short. Heaven's real, that I am short. I will not bow to this world. I'ma stand up for these boys. I'ma stand up for these girls. I'ma stand strong, I won't curl. I don't need plaques or a mural. Fear won't face me, it is neural. We must face the judge that is Juro. We must face the judge that is Juro. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. I'm out for the dark night. They call me a joker. They giggle and laugh cause they see that I'm sober. Beware of them witches, not just in October. They curse out my name while they praying and saying. They're constantly hating and scheming to drain us. They go in the school cause they're trying to train us. Dressing on fruity, the devil's confusing. That's why it's our job to be faithful and rooted. The kingdom of heaven, you're better be suited. Suited and booted, I'm ready for combat. Fasting and praying, I'll take out the strong man. If I gotta die, then I leave it in God's hand. This is a bloody and spiritual war. I'm gonna fight till I'm seeing the Lord. Gotta fight till the end, can't be lukewarm. Jesus coming up this time short. I'm part of the real just league. And for the righteous I will bleed. Walking in this life, this is my theme. Even though I'm just a human being, I got all these devils leaving screaming. Many think I'm young, but I'm still seasoned. Put them in the places, my region. Say no more to sin, this is my teaching. It's a battle for your soul, and the devil wanna go. I'ma show him all that I got him by the throat. Preaching like Paul, like when he was on the road. Stepping out like Peter, like when he was on the boat. These are the times that the church will arise. Jesus about to come back for his bride. See, there is nowhere for devils to hide. He's coming back like a thief in the night. You must let go everything that is pride. To make it in, you just have to abide. You got the spirit of Jesus inside. Time to expose everything that's a lie. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right. We're living in dark times. They're trying to blind our eyes. This battle ain't black, white. Ain't left for the far right. They follow the dark night. Get ready for hard times. Cause Satan wants your soul. So best get your heart right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yo, that is Bro Calderon with Dark Knight right here. Speak Life Radio Live video and music review. I'm not sure where you got that footage. It looked like maybe like one of those Christian Revelation movies or something.
Multiple movies.
No,
that was
like,
multiple
like
movies.
tons of movies.
Yeah, it was multiple
Okay.
movies. That was all not. At first, I thought it was stock footage, but it's multiple movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if that video is legal.
It probably
No,
not.
and that's what I was saying. I knew it was just footage from a whole bunch of like disaster movies and stuff like
I
that.
appreciate the hustle.
But as far as the song, and the video was cool, but it's just different. Disaster scene after disaster scene, which did bring the song to life a little bit, but it was just too much, I think, for the video to just keep going over and over again. And I tuned out of the video after a while, and I was just listening to the song,
that's what I did.
which is cool because the song was actually really good. I like the hook a lot. I like the beat. It was an epic sounding beat to me, and I always like that. I love the movie sounding beats. And he was flowing. There was a couple times where he was like kind of offbeat. I think that bridge near the end where the beat dropped out, it sounded like he was offbeat, like trying to catch on to something. Overall, I liked it. I thought it was good, man. I think he flowed on it, and it's deep. It's real stuff that he's spitting. Yeah, as far as the video, yeah, like Joseph said, I don't know if it's legal. Who's next?
So, my only gripe with the song was like the part where da 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 da, like where he. That was my only part where. I mean, it was like almost like 4 bars of like you just like bringing out that part, and that's my only critique. Other than that, like, I mean, I really like the content of the song and the part that really like resonated with me, where like you were saying, like, I'm doing this for all the young boys and the young girls who basically can't stand up for themselves, like deep. And I like that it's hard to approach awkward or uneasy subjects on a song that's going to make somebody be like, like the way everything, like with the epic beat and the flow style and how there was so much truth packed into the song. That's what made me feel like, wow, like this guy's going, like he's, and so that's my only critique. I'm going to throw a 4.2 at it.
All right. And I give it a 3.9 because it was a video. So I want to see a little more original content for the video.
I didn't even like judge the video because it was all bootleg. Hey, big up to the bootleggers, anyways.
Yeah. Cinematic beat, really big song.
Yeah.
And it's a concept that's been rapped about in CHH so many times, but it didn't seem dated like that. Like it was fresh, it was good. And I appreciated the way he was able to flip up his flow, but he wasn't in lockstep with the beat the whole time. So it's almost like when you're skipping rocks across the top of a lake. Like those first few bars are gonna be like pretty in sequential order with each other, but as your muscles wear out, I guess, towards the end of that, then you start missing a little bit. Quan's dying right now.
Yeah, all right, my man. Over here.
Quan's dying.
Yeah, for reals, right?
Yeah. What was I saying? I just feel like you got to tighten up those, and maybe if you just want to go back and take it again,
put your hands
maybe
up.
just have someone in the studio with you that's just open with you. Hey, let's just take that again.
Mm-hmm.
It's always okay to just go back and just punch that in one more time. That's gonna make you better too. And especially when the beat drops out, you got to make sure that you're on it. And so, man, there's definitely talent there. There's definitely like the pin game is there. Choosing a cinematic beat like that and actually being able to command it the way you did is really good. And so, yeah, big props. But there's a lot of potential, a lot of stuff to work on still. So, I give it a 3.8.
Okay, and I give it a 3.9. So, yeah, good stuff, man. We've had a lot of good ones tonight. We have about 2 more we can get into before we have to end the show and give away some money tonight. All right, the next one we got, man, we've interviewed him before on the show, I think near the beginning of this season. Kiwi Morse. It's called Skate. We haven't had anything from him in a while, so I am excited about this one. This is Skate right here on Speak Life Radio, live music and video review. Here we go.
Yeah. What you mean? Yeah. Hey, I think we got one. Yeah. Last time I checked, we split them dividends. Graduated 2012 and moved to Michigan. I do not play, stop that. Look at my eye contact. Dread head, I make it shake. Baby, I'm home with a lock set.
I put my faith in uppercase. No, I don't move unless it's safe. Keep you rolling, not skate. Keep you rolling, not skate. Keep you rolling, not skate. Keep you rolling. Got everything in line now. Keep you rolling, not skate. Keep you rolling, not skate. Keep you rolling, not skate. Got everything in line now. Keep you rolling. I bring the truth from the treetops. I got the souls on restock. I make it pump like Reebok. Call me cowboy with the bebop. Showing out on the gram, super phone. Hit the fans, get me off for your post. Tagging me, boy, that's spam. I was in the country living with Jack and Pam. Never had to act like I ain't who I am. Before you go point the finger like Uncle Sam. I'ma throw the mic and turn this to a dance. Keep you rolling, keep you rolling. Got everything in line now. Keep you rolling, keep you rolling, keep you rolling. Got everything in line now. Keep you rolling.
Yeah, another short one. That was less than a minute 45. But that is Skate by Kiwi Morris right here. Speak Life Radio live music and video review. It's another artist I like already, man. So I think it was I knew I was gonna like it. The video was cool. It didn't do, especially for a short song. Like, okay, let's go back to Lamar Riddick. He had that short song and it grabbed your attention and made me want to listen to it. This song didn't feel like it even got into the meat of what it should be yet for it to end that early. And so for that, I would say this definitely has to have more to give me, because with it the way it was cool, but I wasn't in love with it as far as a song and something I would want to keep playing again, because I felt like it was the beginning of something that never had a middle or a finish.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just getting into the song, and then I looked at the video and it had like the next up coming. I'm like, okay, so I only had one note. It said trap.
Trap.
Just so I can remember what the song sounded like. Yeah, man, it was mixed well. It sounds good. There wasn't really anything that stuck out to me other than that, though. Anything that you didn't already say, Quan.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 3.
Okay. And that's the same thing. I didn't rate it. So I'll give it a 3.2 because it was good for what it was. It just didn't sound finished.
Right.
And I don't know if that was on purpose. Maybe it's to be continued, or, I don't know. But yeah.
And
Joseph.
I can't even comment on it because I had to use the restroom, and when I
time
came back, it was
gone.
done. I was like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we have it, folks. Our watch party ended, but is the Facebook Live still going?
Does not look like it.
Weak.
This beat goes.
Right. But we are still on YouTube, so as we always tell you guys, that's why we want you to follow the YouTube page over anything. So I will reconnect to Facebook, and I was really trying to get over the show without having to do that. So we will reconnect to Facebook, and we will play one more track. What'd you get? Oh, you couldn't even rate it because you weren't even.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not going to be that guy.
It's too short. All right. Let's see.
Facebook always.
I want to play another video. We will play my man from New Zealand.
Sundance.
Yahoo Lives. I think that's his name. MC Choir Boy rhymes in McDee's Upper Hut. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
What is it? What did you say? MC Rhyme Boy? What did you say?
Choir Boy rhymes
Choir
in
Boy.
McDee's Upper Hut. I don't know. This should be interesting, folks. Yeah, hopefully it's good. We are back live on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook followers. Move over to YouTube if that happens again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's on the screen. Subscribe to our YouTube, and we will talk to you more about that later. This is MC Choir Boy. Here we go.
MC Choir.
I'm a rhyme terrorist, plant these bombs on your website. No black jeans on my lid, don't listen to Queen's right. He's like 3 strikes, they saying that he's tight like a cancer in remission. Got no disease mice. I've seen accomplices turn a friend to foe, and one dies every minute when the sky is the limit. When they keep on life and asking if I just stay. When I keep on striving higher, when they diss me, you say the dopest MC to come out of one new. I be putting lyrical soy sauce on your lyrical chop suey, cause it's hard when your words are falling on deaf ears. MCs with no fire, dollar for years. I tell you odds are when you're living not far from that hood, you get stopped by that squad car.
All
I
right.
tell you odds
Shout
are
out.
when you're living not far from the hood, you get stopped by that squad car. I used to live in this place called Farmer's Crez, and then I used to walk down the street and I had long dreads like a bald head freestyling. Like that doesn't make sense. I'm feeling hungry, like I need the munchies, like Domino's pizza. I'm feeling kind of hungry, but I got no money in my pocket. I forgot it, like when the cops when they lock you up in the jail cell. It's like getting locked up at the age of 12 when your life is living hell. I used to sleep on the streets in a place called 99. When I freestyle, when they look at this white guy, he reps kind of fly for a white guy. But that's okay, cause I freestyle means the break.
16-bar challenge right there.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
That wasn't a video, really,
No,
right?
and listen, man, you've been watching this show long enough to know that, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, you've been watching the show long enough to know we're not going to play like your homemade video right in front of McDonald's or whatever, but we played enough of it. He could rhyme, obviously, like he's a backpack rapper rapping outside, and he recorded that. If you're going to do that, though, and submit it to a radio station or a show or a website to play it, do the same thing, but record it with a good mic. Record it with a better camera. Do some edits on it. You know, there's things you could do to actually make that a real music video and have that same feel. Yeah, I'm not even... I give it a 1.5.
I don't even know how to...
I'll give him a 2.5 because he gave props to a LPG with the squad car.
All right.
That to me it shows he was in the know.
I go 2.
All right.
All right.
Luke's
Yeah, I
face,
don't know.
though.
I mean, listen, man. I think it caught all of us off guard.
Yeah, right?
I was expecting a video, you know. Shout out to the artist submitting something at least, but
come on, we can't end on that one though.
What I'll
no,
say
we're definitely
is
not
this.
ending on that.
Yeah. So what I'll say is this: like if you got something recorded, send it in, because I liked how like when the beat changed up and your pattern changed up, like you were like,
And he had sent us a song
like,
before, so I think, I think you would like his stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. Got to do a little more. Shy Moye, where'd you send the unreleased track at? Did you email that? Because I do not see it. Oh,
So Shy Moya, he put out an album last month that I really, really liked, and then it got taken down.
Really? The whole album?
The whole thing.
We just interviewed him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, his whole whatever it's called, his newest album that just came out.
Why did it get taken down? And I noticed it wasn't on YouTube Music because that's where I listen to all my music.
Yeah, it's I Instagrammed
But we played it
him.
on Spotify when we interviewed him.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. I Instagrammed him because he's on a lot of my playlists and none of his songs were there. He said that he's got to go re-release. He had an issue with something. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Artists, when you buy beats from
It might
producers,
not have been that.
and I'm not saying that's what it is. This is just one of the options that it could have been. Be careful because they might not have got the rights to some of those. They might have taken the beat themselves and they're reselling it. I've seen that happen before. They buy a beat from an artist. They think they own it, and they're only leasing it. Then they try to act like it's their beat and they try to sell it. But, we're not doing that here, man. Label issues. That's what he's saying, label issues. All right, so he has an unreleased track that we're going to play right now on the show because we want to end it on a high note because that was, listen, man, choir boy, Christian McDonald's choir boy, whatever your name is.
Man.
Christian McDonald.
I don't know what that was. And I know you can flow. Like I'm not dissing your
Yeah, you
flow.
can flow.
I'm dissing the product that you're sending to a radio station. This is Shy Moye, We Killing Us, featuring Supreme, unreleased track right here, Speak Life Radio. And shout out to Shy Moye for sending us unreleased tracks. He does it all the time. Exclusive. You heard it here first, folks. Here we go.
Yeah, we hurt us. Sometimes we burst guns. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us. Need to exert love. We gotta be the first ones. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us. No tears today. Nothing but kisses and hugs from my people dying from pistols and slugs. Lord, who dying today? Cops ain't the only one that's spilling our blood. They ain't the only ones put us in the mud. Need some better ways. Where I'm from, they let the nines blast. They be raising a toast just like a wine glass. Had her off for the cell, but I let the time pass. Cause they was stacking up them bricks like it was Minecraft. See these youngins pull a hammer to wet you. See more dogs in the pen, any animal shelter. When you need a helping hand, ain't nobody to help you. When I come up on the scene, I be applying that pressure. Yeah. Black on black crime been happening since my days as a kid. Affected some of the things that I did. Almost caught me a bit. Yeah, it's right, I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive, that's worth the big. Yeah, we hurt us. Sometimes we burst guns. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us. Need to exert love. We gotta be the first ones. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us.
So I did some wrong and I feel like it'll never end. I just got some scars and I can't even see myself again. Trapped about the time, so I'm stuck up in my own sin. God on my side, but it feels just like a test again. Steady fighting since all my people can just feel again. Know we did some wrong, so we praying for a better end. I just got some struggle and I'm never going back again. Look up at my life and I just never need a friend. Hope they alright, my wrongs, yeah. Told me not to cry, but it's alone, yeah. I done got some deep scars and I can see the end is never. Love sat through all my wounds, I guess I'm feeling all better. And I got blessings through my God's eyes. Had a dream that I was whipping with the frog eyes. And yeah, I touched the bottom and I can't lie. All my brothers with me, we got my ties. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we hurt us. Sometimes we burst guns. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us. Need to exert love. We gotta be the first ones. Never meant to be like this. Nobody healing us. We add into the body. Sometimes we be killing us.
Yeah. Yo, that was Shy Moye, an unreleased track, We Killing Us, right here on Speak Life Radio Live Music and Video Review. That's the last song of the night, folks. And we're going to let you know who won Song of the Night and Video of the Night shortly. So stay locked in with us right here on Speak Life Radio Show. We are here live every Friday, 2 p.m. West Coast time, and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. West Coast time, doing our nighttime primetime show out here on the West Coast. I know a lot of you East Coast people have to stay up late to listen. And we appreciate all the people, because a lot of times, man, we get a lot of views after the show is over. We'll get a few more hundred views sometimes on the show. So we appreciate everybody that can't tune in live, still watching us on the replay. We appreciate all you guys. That's Shy Moye, We Killing Us. I like the song a lot, man. Really dope vibe. There was one of the verses, I know they were rapping fast, and there was a couple times it sounded a little offbeat, but I feel like that's the style they were going for.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it before on other songs, so I know it works for what it is. Really dope vibe, man. I've never not liked the Shy Moye song. Another artist, I kind of put him and Lamar Riddick in that same zone of artists we've met this year through our review show on Speak Life Radio that we've met that have just put out so much dope content that I personally probably would have never heard if it wasn't for us, getting them on the show. And we've actually interviewed both of them before we had Shy Moye a couple weeks ago. And he said label issues is why his project got pulled down. I like that song, man. Really dope, smooth vibe. I feel like that was a great way to be able to end the show too. So, Luke, what you got?
Yeah, I'm not really one to like the melodic rap stuff, but when I hit play on Shy's stuff, the first time I heard him was I didn't hear him on this show.
Yeah.
I just found him on YouTube or something. But there's just something about what he's able to do. He makes it sound just good.
Yeah.
There's nothing really bad to say about this particular song. Particular. But yeah, it just wasn't like, it's interesting the juxtaposition of the concept that he's talking about. They're killing us, but then it's like
the vibe.
The vibe was like,
yes,
a little more.
Exactly.
I don't even know. Like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's just, it struck me. I'm like, okay, it doesn't feel like it matches up. Like everything he was doing, it all worked together. But with that concept, with this vibe, was
threw you off.
It threw me off. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, yeah, but his stuff he does with his auto tune and stuff sounds really good. The beat's good. What?
Is that what that is? That filter thing?
Yeah.
Again, like, go ahead.
That's like the style that he's putting on it. And so some people can't pull it off. I feel like he pulls it off though. That, like, for me, and I know you're mid school, so
I am die hard.
Right. So it's like foreign to you, but I feel like
there's different
it's good.
styles of auto tune now, and
Right.
I feel like that style is the style I could handle.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, for me too. Yeah. So with all that to say, I didn't really say much, but with all that to say, I give it a 4.2.
Okay.
4.2.
4.2.
Yeah.
And I give it a 4.0. I didn't rate it, but I did now. Joseph.
So I'm gonna give it a 3.5, and here's the reason why, because that was when the song came on, I'm like, oh wow, this is good, and then I'm like, wow, dude, we're killing each other. What am I feeling? What am I listening to? And again, I'm nobody, but like if there is a certain, it's kind of like who was it? Andre did the song Hey Ya, where it's like, wow, if you listen to the lyrics, like, it's a horrible song, but it's it's such a fun beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the vibe. It's like, I mean, it's very like, I wanted to be like, wow, this is dope, but wow, this is a really deep like content. And the auto tune is I mean, it's hard for me to get past it. It really is. It's really hard for me to get past all of it. I've heard certain people do it kind of good, and only on like certain, like, just to accent certain parts of the verse or the hook. When it's the entire thing, like, I would have loved to heard the track without it, to see how good the track would be without it. Because I feel like sometimes that filter, it's like a crutch. And I'm not saying that that's what you were doing, that you can't rap or do anything on your own, but like,
it becomes like I feel like it becomes another instrument too, though.
Yeah.
To be able to use that, because it's a different style. So
yeah.
But I feel you too. I mean, listen, it's not for everyone.
Right.
You know, some people like that style, some people don't. So I feel that, with that too. Mm-hmm. But listen, man, we did have a lot of good songs tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Choir Boy Official, you are in the chat on YouTube, so we appreciate it. For letting us critique your homemade video. We appreciate that. But a lot of good songs tonight, man. We're gonna give $10 to the best video and $10 to the best audio track tonight. There was a lot of good ones, man. I know who I'm picking.
I already know.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, like, I mean.
All right, so let's go best song first. Joseph, who do you have for best song?
Beautiful Bride, hands down.
2 Samuel.
Yeah.
2 Samuel, Beautiful Bride. Yeah. It's a landslide, folks. It's not a landslide. Trump's coming back like Kobe in the fourth, by the way. He was down big, but he had a lot of big states left. It's a close race for the presidential race. So wake up to controversy tomorrow, probably, folks.
Mm-hmm.
2 Samuel 151. I can't wait to hear the rest of the project, bro. So $10 goes to you. You know how to do it. Hit me up on the inbox. Send me your Cash App. I probably already have it, but just hit me up again with it. Next one, the video of the night. I think we might all have the same for this one, too. We didn't have a lot of videos.
Right.
But we did have a few. And I got to give it to Lamar Riddick, man. I don't know who else touched him.
It's Lamar.
That video was super creative. The song was really dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to go back and play it again. I'll probably watch it again after the show. That's something I would listen to a lot more and definitely play again. That's Superman. They flag on YouTube. The only videos that get blocked is when I play Jay-Z beats.
Renegade was playing earlier.
Oh, was it? Dang it.
It was.
Well, hopefully it didn't catch, because I think it only catches it when it's silence. But yeah, that's the one I was hoping it wasn't. But warn me next time, folks.
All right.
Listen, man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're 15 minutes later than we were supposed to be. But we appreciate it. Luke, thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hopefully we see you again next week or something.
Yep.
Joe Seif, come anytime. James Mays, he might be here. I don't know.
E-Dub.
Where's he at? We haven't seen E-Dub for months.
Yak City.
E-Dub, no call, no show, and just never came back. Yak City, where you at?
Word.
She will be back. I know we're doing another Female Friday,
right? Yeah.
Soon. Yeah. So, listen, man, she did her Female Friday, never came back. Maybe she only wants to do Female Fridays, but listen, it's all good. We still love her. We will be back on Friday for another show right here on Speak Life Radio. We have an interview lined up that we're going to be getting to also. I don't know who it is, but we'll have somebody. This Thursday on Unnamed Sports Show right here on Gorilla Cross Radio. If you like sports, check out my sports show, Unnamed Sports Show, 1 p.m. West Coast time. We have Washington Wizards guard and forward Troy Brown, local Las Vegas cat. He will be live on the line with us on Speak Live Radio doing a video call. We were trying to get him in the studio, but he has a lot of NBA stuff going on out here. So he will be able to Skype in instead of being in the studio. But we have a lot in store for the Unnamed Sports Show as well. A lot of UFC fighters we're going to be getting on and in the studio in the near future as well. So if you guys like sports, please tune in to Unnamed Sports Show every Monday and Thursday, 1 p.m. West Coast time right here on Gorilla Cross Radio. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Joe Seif once again, Luke DiMarzio, I'm Quan59, and we will see you next week, folks.
Peace.
Friday. I'll see you Friday. I'll see you Thursday. See you anytime.